Hey guys, welcome back to CloudRaga. So in previous video, we saw how to use consumer, and we just saw a simple implementation of like lambda expression for consumer interface, and that was for accept method. It was just one line code. It was just simply printing the stuffs. Let's do one thing. Let's create one kind of a collection, and again I will use this consumer for printing my stuffs. So it will take some inputs, and accordingly to print the stuffs. Uh, but let's start with consumer first. Then I'm thinking maybe I will add some function interface, then predicate as well. So in the same example, we will have predicate, function, and consumer. Okay, so that's the whole idea. But for now, the idea is that I will have a collection. I'll pass that to consumer, and consumer will print the objects. So it's going to be a like one by one because collection can have multiple objects, and so it will go to a consumer and consumer print one object at a time. So this is what I'm going to do. So let's start with creating a collection class. So here I'm going to create one kind of a Pojo class there, and then we will use it. So let's use uh, teacher. Okay, here comes the teacher class. Let's add some fields like private string um, name, and one more field we can pick, that's a salary, int salary, and let's say string address. Okay, we have three fields. Let's generate its constructor so we can initiate it, and of course, and every time whenever we have a constructor, always create its default constructor. Okay, it's gone, that's gone. And let's create its getters, because for set a task I have used this constructor, but I need to generate its getter setter. So not for the whole object, getter, getter, getter. Okay, done. So I have generated its getter setters, and okay, it's good, fine. So let's go back to the closest file. So my class is ready. Let's create its kind of a collection of this whole thing. So consumer with collection. Okay, class is ready. Let's create a main method. First of all, we will create list of this teacher object. So list of teachers, new, add a list, done. Then set teachers dot add, not default one. I'll add definitely, but here I'll pass new teacher, which takes name, int, and salary. We can read it here: name, salary, and string address. Okay, so name goes here. Let's say current, salary, let's say 50, address, let's say Delhi. Mm. Okay, so let's change some salaries here. Let's make it 20, 70, 80, and let's say 90. Just a random number, it's not fixed. Let's change some locations. Mumbai, Chennai, and let's make it New Delhi. Okay, so our objects are ready and we have a collection. Idea is simple. I will create a consumer which will take this whole thing and prints stuffs. So I just want to print stuffs from here. So let's do this. So first of all, we have to create a consumer of type what? So I'll create object of type teacher. Okay, I'll call it teacher consumer, just a name. Let's call this teach, or let's just call this C. Okay, um, teacher will be better because at a time we get only one object. So teacher, angle bracket, arrow bracket, and this. And idea is just take this object, that's the teacher object, and print its all fields like get name, get salary, and get the address. So I think it will be done in one line, so no need of brackets. I can simply say sys out teacher, okay, somehow it's out, teacher dot get name plus, let's put a hyphen or dash, then teacher dot salary plus, then hyphen and plus teacher dot get address. That's it. And now what, I will call this accept method multiple times through a loop. So let's run a loop over this whole collection, and one by one we will pass one teacher object and process it. So on uh, left side we will put this whole collection, that is teachers, and on right side of this column I'll tell the type of the collection, that is teacher type. Here goes, and then curly brace. And now what, we have a reference, so teacher consumer dot accept a teacher, so that teacher will come from here. This teacher goes here, it goes here, teacher comes out, prints name, salary, and get address. That's it. So you can see our code is clean. We have written one lambda expression for printing stuffs, so that code we have just taken out, so it will be more cleaner. We are just running this. Otherwise what you have to do, you have to like print this stuff inside a for loop, but now we have just extracted that code and put that somewhere else, so that can be reused multiple times. If someone else needs this object just to print all the stuffs, we can use the reuse this lambda expression again. Okay, let's test the output. So right click, run as application, and here we go. Karan 50,000, then Delhi, Arjun, Beam, Sam, and the addresses. Okay, so that's how it works. So this was about how to use consumer. If you have a collection, that's how you can use it. In next example, we will add some more functionalities, like we'll put some function here, then we will use some predicate here. So in next video, we will combine all three, base function interface together in one example. So stay tuned. Let's meet in next video. Bye bye.